shenanigans.
And if y'all come up with any like fun banana challenges you want to throw in the chat, we're happy to take a.
Yeah.
We're happy to play some street ball.
We were trying trying some shatzing, which I feel like it could be perfected.
Tommy bananas. Tommy bananas.
Mm-hmm, we could do a Tommy bananas.
I mean, I don't really feel like, since I never know where my ball's going on banana flippers anyways, I don't really feel like Tommy dollars would hurt me there that much. I'd just be doing my best. But yeah, I'll accept that challenge. Should I go get some money?
No. Grab some like cardboard or something. Tommy bananas. Now, what do you have in mind, Hop Dog, for Tommy bananas? Like, put literal bananas on top of the pin, or have one of us play blindfolded entirely?
Yeah, name your terms, Hop Dog.
Hop Dog says literal bananas on the glass.
Like this?
Like a pile. All right, here we go. Tommy bananas.
Okay, Tommy bananas. Yes. Oh, this one's for you, Hop Dog.
Right.
Are we playing this as a 2-player game?
Sure. Let's drain out that one.
Yes.
All right, and 1 or 2 for you.
I'll be 2. I'm gonna go do some ripskis.
All right. So we're going to be playing, at Hop Dog's suggestion, Tommy Bananas. It's where we've replaced our banana flippers with literal bananas, which is going to block the view of the playfield. Great job joining this Blood and Glitter for a ripski. If you need a ripski or a sipski break, this is a good time. Cheers, y'all. And yeah, we're just really enjoying showing off this funky game. It's got a lot of history. I know a lot of Portlanders who have played this over the years in various tournaments. It's definitely counterintuitive. Too easy. Low hanging. Yeah, good dad joke, Hop Dog. Yeah, so we had a nice Christmas, just hanging out at home. We did Zoom with all the family. If you're wondering how our scoreboard is laid out up here, I found a high-res version of the back glass, and then I've superimposed our scores onto it with some camera tomfoolery. Yeah, isn't it cool art? So with the Leonardo da Vinci has his like perfect man doing the jumping jacks. That might be the first depiction of male nudity on a pinball table. You saw the onesies. Staying warm. Yes, indeed. We do. When it gets really chilly, we do double onesies. Allison just found us Chungus onesies. So I've been rocking the bones inside, and then when I need an extra layer, I put on the rabbit fruit. Great job as catching up on ripskis with you.
Yeah, awesome. Chin, great job.
Mm-hmm. All right, so banana flippers.
I feel very capable now.
Yep, that's weird. Double. The first game with 4 bananas. The 4 banana flippers? No, just 4 bananas. The instinct on where the ball is on the flipper is way off.
But Twitch history is only getting harder and harder to make. But what you're seeing here.
I think I'm just gonna chuck it up the middle. Just as many. And by chuck it up the middle, I mean what I think I'm attempting to do is chuck it up the middle, but not really having any idea. This is where that lensing effect of the banana flippers comes into play, because it kind of readjusts where you're aiming with or without your consent.
All right.
Yeah, and we're staying warm here. The ice storm has broken, and it's just regular wet Portland.
Yeah, regular damp grayness. These are really a bit of a mindfuck. Good challenge, Hop Dog. And yes, Hop Dog, our onesies in particular are keeping us quite warm. We put them in the laser Discord. I put them in the laser Discord, but I'll drop them in Andy's too. But I got us Chungus. I got us the mutual holiday gift of Chungus onesies that I found online, and they are terrific. They're really, really nice. They're fleecy, super soft.
Fuzzy.
They're fuzzy.
Warm.
They're super warm.
The zipper's nice and accessible.
It does have it has a butt zip if I haven't used it. I'm so used to wearing ridiculous one-piece garments that you have to take the whole thing off to use the restroom anyways, that I'm pretty well healed to that with onesies. But especially just wearing it over like a sweater and a pair of leggings yesterday, which yesterday was pretty cold. But the Chungus onesie kept us. Andy overheated at one point because he had his Chungus onesie on over his skeleton onesie. And
sitting next to the heater. Hop Dog says he's getting a illusion of a banana being peeled with the flipper and the banana.
Very cool, very cool. I'm looking forward to watching the playback of this and seeing what the perspective of this. Yeah, I think I might have just hit that right amount of Ripsky magic where I just don't give a fuck that there's a flipper, a banana in front of my flipper. I'm just kind of unbothered by it.
Fancy flaps on the Chungus onesies, yeah. The double flap. Banana boners. The banana has a banana boner. Yeah, great job. Can't unsee. I mean, a banana already is kind of a banana boner. It's a meta boner. Nice. That's a max bonus collect, 120K. It makes just kind of a purring sound collecting the bonus. Oh, and another 5K for free because it didn't kick it all the way out.
Woo-hoo.
The power of the banana is working.
Yeah, I've got no kind of backhand game on the right flipper. I've got some shit figured out backhanding on the left flipper, but...
Well, you've just backhanded the right bonus collect 3 times.
Yeah, good point.
So many flashy lights.
Ah!
Nice banana flipping. That's a ball 1.
Wow.
470. Yeah.
Dare I say I might play exceptionally with Tommy Bananas. So thank you. That's gonna be my move when I present myself as the president of the International Banana Flipper Pinball Association. I am I'll reach into my bag. I'll put on my headphones, maybe take a little like Ripsky or something, and then I'll just pull out 2 bananas. place them over my flippers. Just smoke.
Now, are they going to be? They better be regulation bananas. None of this hybrid.
I know.
Hybrid
I know. The tournament director just gives me a yellow card, just like, what the fuck? I don't know what you're fucking doing. Just
yeah, add it to the kit. Yep, we got the pinball kit here. We got the blindfold. We got the fly eyes. We got the pirates, and now they'll be just have to always have bananas in the house, I guess.
Oh, yeah. When the Quarter World techs drop off our games, I'll be like, put these banana flippers in. This is this is the international world headquarters of the Banana Flipper Pinball Association. Stoked to just have a nice, chill, solid state in the house. Again, it's been a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of our, as much as I love bells and whistles and multi-balls and all sorts of hype.
Yeah, we've enjoyed having Pinbot, Centaur in the house. Yeah, Centaur, and then Now, Pinbot's an interesting one because Pinbot is a solid state, but it's not street level. It's got ramps, it's got multi-ball, has all the features you'd expect of a modern pin.
Yeah, but after having a couple of Lawler games, I've been very, very rampy. Welcome back, Game Tapes. Well, the bananas arrived right before this game. This was a challenge from Hop Dog. We were asking people to invite challenges for us to enjoy our new banana flippers on, and this was Hop Dog's contribution was Tommy Bananas.
Tommy Bananas. Welcome back in Game Tapes.
So,
yes.
Bright blessings to Hop Dog for.
We're gonna start carrying bananas with us to all the local arcades.
Yeah, so it's and I had my ball one was one of the better ones I've played on Time Warp in general. So
yeah,
big vote of confidence for the Tommy Bananas. Woo! That was the backhand I was looking for. So if I did one thing in that ball, I'm glad I got that backhand.
Oh, I mean, Game Tapes, you can always put banana flippers on a game that doesn't have it, but Time Warp and Roller Disco both came factory with banana flippers, and they fit perfectly where regular flippers would fit, so you could put it on other games. It's definitely something you gotta experience. It's counterintuitive at the very least. It's a lot of fun, a lot of weird angles and cheeky backhands.
Well, that was a fun game. Does anyone have if anyone wants to throw any other little obstacle courses or notions of I would love to play Fishtails with banana flippers. I don't know. Fishtails frustrates me a lot in certain ways, but maybe my joy of banana flippers and the mental traps I have in my head around that game would create some magic. Like I feel like that would be a good cross in streams.
If Fishtails would be super easy or super hard with the banana flippers, because it might make all of your shots go straight up the boat, and you could just be rocking the boat back and forth for free.
Yeah, because you got the two. Yeah, you're going for the shots. What is it? Two ramps and a captive ball.
Yeah.
In the center.
The crisscross.
And you're just
Yep. Hop Dog mentioning the new location in Seattle that just opened up. It's called Time Warp. It's on Capitol Hill. And they've got a bunch of pins there, and as well as arcades. So they would be, if they got a Time Warp at Time Warp, like I think that newer players wouldn't believe anything about the game. They would just think that it was a custom work for the arcade.
And great job, Spaghetti. I see and resound your fucking fishtails. I think that's a strong sentiment. I stand with you in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, haven't been up to check that out yet. Game Tapes, definitely looking forward to it on a future Seattle visit.
And I look forward to I'm hoping that Andy will be with me next time I go up to Seattle for work in February. So that I didn't make it to Capitol Hill at all on my most recent visit, so it'll be really nice to get into Time Warp and check things out with. Yeah,
it's great to see the Seattle pinball scene. Really just ramping things up again. They've got the Northwest Pinball Collective opened this year, and then the Georgetown Pizza and Arcade just opened up recently. Got to see them not too long ago, and then the Time Warp. So kudos to Seattle for new and exciting pinball venues. All right. The upside down Tommy Banana.
Upside down Tommy Bananas, but these are fucking with my field of vision more than the previous ones were. This is leaving me a little more guesswork, but I like it because it looks like the camera can see pretty clearly.
Yeah. Woo! Game Tape's saying that the Lord of the Rings at the Northwest Pinball Collective is kind of set to friendly, so people have been getting crazy scores on there. Yeah, sometimes there's like a white whale, like getting to Valinor, where you really need the game to be cooperating. Yeah, for something like Lord of the Rings, that might mean having fresh flipper coils and like those Pinmonk cooling fans, because there's just so many flips. You got to have strong flippers to get to Valinor. There's only so much you can do before the game overheats. There was a 1.5 hour match on it during a tourney where the ring broke on player 3, ball 3.
Oh! Yuck.
Classic.
Yuck. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I might just have screamed.
Yeah.
I'm not
really anything you can do about that.
I've gotten a lot of moods under control as a pinball player in past years, but that's I'd have a hard time seeing any other outcome. I really, really enjoyed my visit to the Northwest Pinball Collective. It was a really, really cool space. It was great seeing friends and meeting new folks. Had a whole lot of fun taking pictures. Lauren Aquino had invited me to come just take some photos of the beautiful collection of machines that they have, and I was lucky enough that we happened to schedule it on a night that there was a little tournament, so got to say some highs and catch some of the vibe there.
Yeah, Icebox used to have a ton of weird pins. They still do, but they have a lot more crowd favorites these days.
Yeah,
they started buying up really, really beautiful collector's edition versions of all of our favorite classic like 90s pins and whatnot.
Yeah, Alex's early collection was a true renaissance in Seattle in general, especially with and the Icebox was definitely like the crown jewel of like the strangest of the strange.
Yeah, I know he has had, if he doesn't currently have the transporter, Electra first pin with triple layered playfield. It came out before Haunted House has the upper playfield, lower playfield, regular playfield. That's a cool one for sure. And, oh yeah, and they just got the 4Bs, so there's like more storage for icebox pins now that are in public.
Yeah, it's definitely throwing loving and happy side eye at the 4Bs next door as well. I have I have long loved Alex's efforts to keep 4Bs in the ring of Fremont Ballard Freelard pinball, and I was super stoked to see that he and Dee have taken the reins at the place.
Yeah, that's great.
There's already like rad pinball people doing karaoke nights. Last night for Christmas, they did a big like spaghetti and garlic bread Christmas dinner thing for folks. Like Alex is we've attended Thanksgiving at the Icebox in the early days. Like, yeah, he's someone who's always he really loves to gather good folks around the game. So we're so super excited for more. Yeah.
And now Icebox has a parking lot. That's cool. You can go and now you can do a pub crawl between the two, and park the car, visit a few venues, get some different vibes. That's awesome. Yep, Icebox has expanded. Yep, they've got their new kind of a side room with like a stage, so they can do like a smaller stage, so they could do more shows there, although I think they were just using it for pins right now. That's looking pretty cool. Let me try these.
Yeah, they were doing drag brunch all summer, which was really successful. It was they've been doing rock and hip hop shows. A lot. They're definitely pulling themselves into some really, really cool entertainment circuits and like creating a lot of really cool space. Just about every time I go to Icebox nowadays, I don't really know anyone, and I love that. Like, I think it's so cool to see what a space and culture all its own that the Icebox is cultivating. And there's definitely still games I don't get to play a lot there that leave me scratching my head. I love Transporter.
Yeah, talk about games with weird creatures on them. If you haven't played the Transporter, it features this multi-eyed hairy monster, which I'm guessing you're trying to escape or maybe transport back to its home planet. And this really cool upper flipper shot where you basically flip the ball across a tightrope to make the one upper flipper shot. It's like a ramp with no rails.
I also miss, even though Andy and I live in Portland now, so there's, so it doesn't really apply to us as much, but we lived just a few blocks away from Aussie's at the time that Alex had the little tiny flash in the pan renaissance of pinball in the upstairs at Aussie's.
Oh yeah.
And it was just that's an era of Alex's original collection that's near and dear to me too. He really brought some special collections together in some interesting spaces. Continues to, but it's
I would love to do some measurements on these banana flippers from elbow to tip. If it's really, they look like they're longer, but that might just be because of the curvature. You got to play Pinball Magic before it broke. Nice. Yeah, that one's hard to keep up and running. Viper Night Drive-In. Yeah. I think we played that one at the Goat. That was back when Dominique was still operating.
That's a game
So
that I
Game
have a big
Tape-
recollection of from my teenage years.
Game Tapes found the hidden spinner, and it does nothing. Oh, weird. Oh, really? Okay, so you started at Aussie's? That's pretty cool. I liked how Aussie's had just an entire floor of pins that was like completely separate from all of the rest of the bar, which is like more of a sports bar. The other game Slash from GNR, yeah, Slash is in Viper Night Driving.
Yeah, it's and I remember that a lot from like being like 14, 15. I was just in a lot of like either took vacations or went to bowling alleys, or that was a game that I remember because I was nuts about Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I was just falling in love with Guns N' Roses, so I remember the little blick of Slash in that. And there's some sort of neon ball in it. It has some
It's got glow balls.
Good glow. Yeah, it's got the glow ball.
They're some sort of like resin or plastic, but they have a metal core, so they're not magnetic, but they can be detected by magnetic switches, the way that are used in a lot of pins. So they play like power balls, but they glow in the dark.
Yeah, it's a game that I remember a lot from the time that it was around, and I was really happy to see. I wouldn't have remembered that off the top of my head, but I remember that being one of those early weird Alex games. I played a ton of his Charlie's Angels. That's one that I love so much that I'd put that in a home. It's that's a fun.
That's another street level pin, right?
Yeah.
Premier or Gottlieb with like the bigger display digits.
Yeah, and it has a nice long sling on one side. It has this like asymmetrical slingshot.
Oh yeah, big sling, small sling.
You got to spell chic.
Mm-hmm.
And
cool.
And it's funny, the artwork was before Farrah Fawcett had gotten like the iconic career-defining haircut too. So it's just got this really like classic kind of look. It's
wow.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
All right. I don't know about the upside down bananas. That was cool. What other banana configurations?
Oh, the Houndstooth Public House by Coindexter's up in Seattle's Greenwood neighborhood.
Let's try an upper.
Oh well, I definitely helped put that crack there. I learned a lot about pinball play in that game. So I think I definitely might have shaken those angels up a bit.
Yeah, Space Race, that was a fun one. Nice wide body with lots of features.
And Houndstooth had ID4. Woo! Woo! The Space Race. They had a completely Whitewood 8-ball deluxe.
Kind of had to see it to believe it.
I really like 8-ball deluxe, and there's only one thing I'm ever really doing on it, which I think a lot of other players can share that notion. So it being all Whitewoods didn't really matter to me. I kind of knew the shots that I wanted, but I joked that it was haunted because there was something real special about the pop jets that would it would just like ensnare the ball in a cycle for like over a minute sometimes. You would just watch
the washing
ball
machine.
And the pops just going, and, and hands off the flippers, stretching,
getting your points tens at a time.
And I called it the friendly ghost that lives in the so I hope that Alex still has that that happily haunted Whitewood 8-ball deluxe. The digital thing on it. I'm trying to recall that. I remember the Whitewoods. I remember the friendly ghost, but
whew.
Yeah, I completely forgot that ID4 was available in Seattle via Alex. My kid brother had that game. The first machine he had at his home was an ID4, and so
I always made a point to play that at Icebox because of all the practice I had on it at Tim's.
Oh, his first one was RoboCop, and then he got ID4.
Okay, let's still collect my bonus.
Ooh, nice bonus. A nice bonus.
The max bonus. Might as well collect it again. But now it's only 5x.
Super cool that you can stick this koozie to the leg of a pinball machine.
It's a good
motivation. They were pretty proud of these. They have a snack machine full of merch at the Northwest Pinball Collective in Seattle, Washington. And for the koozie lover in my home, I couldn't think of a better gift.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a great game of Stern Jones, Skinny Indiana, Skindy, as it has been called. That's a beast of a game. You could multi balls can go and go and go and go and go.
Yeah.
Unless what was there anything special he was doing, or just managing to restart that?
Maybe. Ooh, keep cashing in this 5x 12 bonus. Sure, why not?
Nice. Well, if anyone would know how to play any of those busted games, it would be Alex. Definitely
it's been taking that home field advantage.
Yeah. So this guy we've been talking about, Alex. For those who haven't played, had the joy of playing in the Seattle scene, he has been a real treasure with loads of ambition in that local community. Starting with a gigantic collection of machines that he kind of pulled from all parts unknown, going all the way, driving across states with his plumbing truck and just coming back with 7 machines he bought on Craigslist and just bringing them into all of these locations that had never really had pinball before and turning them into little community spots. And now he's got not one but 2 spots.
He's still operating his games around town, and a really cool person doing a lot of great community building. Yeah, helping game tapes feel like contributing. So there's no way I can plunge without rolling it. So should I tilt out?
What a great game to be super good on, Demo Man. It's just such a beast of a game. That must feel great to be to hold on to every one of your points on that. It is a game I have not won many times, but I always feel fantastic when I do. And man, our team, the Slayers, we have gotten fucked up at the Icebox a few times. We have definitely had, that is definitely, especially in those early days where the game selection was just so wild. Yeah, we've definitely gotten slapped at that venue, and in ways that we always had a good time. Though it's the teams have never been anything but nice and rad to play with.
Yeah, these are all favorites. Demo Man. That's the game I learned how to nudge on. Because of the leverage. Using the triggers, yep. The Shadow. Those diverter ramps. That's a fun game. We've got one that moved into our neighborhood recently. Have to get some more flips in. On the Shadow, I've always wanted to see that pecking duck mode. It's kind of like most pinballs have hidden cows, but the Shadow has hidden Chinese food.
Demo Man's a wide body, right?
Yep.
Okay. We actually had one of our first conflicts of. We had an appreciation for another game that was on the same tier as Time Warp here that we considered, but it was a wide body game, and we don't believe. We're not sure we haven't challenged it, but we're not optimistic that it would fit into the dimensions of our apartment door.
Yep. Yeah, even Time Warp, we had to kind of like open the door 180 degrees to get it to fit through our slightly smaller than a standard door frame. Yeah, Game Tapes wants to do a code remix. That's a fun project, Game Tapes. There's lots of tools these days that you can use to inject code into pins.
And Demolition Man on steroids, just what a fun. Yeah, I'm there for it. We will be signed on for that stream should you get to live that dream. That sounds terrific. Mm-hmm. Especially because when it flows, it feels really good. And do you play with the triggers?
Mm-hmm.
I always want to go into it I'm going to play with the triggers, and then I always chicken out and start playing with the flipper buttons. I lose
missing out on those combo buttons.
Yeah. See, that's the attitude. Strictly trigger player. Mm-hmm. I think maybe I won't let myself be anything, but I'll just get in there out of the pan and into the fire.
Yep. Do you want to do one more? Do you want to try the up banana flip?
Ooh.
This is inverted banana.
So the inverted banana flippers, and this will be my final game of the Boxing Day banana unboxing. Mm-hmm. This new 1979 Williams treasure. Ooh, the cross banana is definitely.
Makes it a little easier to see the in lanes, but not the mid-air flips.
Yeah, that contrasting line.
Yeah, and thanks for keeping up on chat while I was bananaing. Yeah, so many fond memories of Icebox and ice related business. Before Alex had the Icebox, he would. I remember him bringing a truck with pins in it to a tournament to increase the lineup. Secret combo points totally make or break the matches. Yeah. Yeah, you'd play in the truck. Of course, it meant the games were a little the leveling was a little tricky on them.
I gotta say, banana.
You just gotta play.
The banana does add anxiety when I have it cradling and it's doing that roll because I can't really see what it's doing. I'm just sort of waiting for it to come cascading back into you. Banana anxiety. Whew.
It's okay.
I'm freaking out.
Calm yourself. Or the light. Yeah, we need lightning bananas. There you go, Game Tapes.
Who said that?
Game Tapes.
Game Tapes. I love it.
All right, we can start working on
lightning bananas.
We'll test the lightning bananas on the demolition extreme mode.
Yeah.
Hot Dog says they're called plantains.
We've got a real banana comedy hour going in the chat.
Now that the game title has been revealed to all of y'all, we can add banana to the tag on our stream for future streams.
Would you honor me with a game of split banana?
Split banana, sure.
I am going to take I'll take this side, and I'll focus on trying to get upper playfield shots.
All right.
Just tossing it into the pops.
Just chuck it in there.
Chuck it in. Chuck it up, chuck it in.
Let me begin.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, there's that roll. No, you don't.
It's all about just not getting bonked into the out lanes enough times, I think. Banana split flipper. You saw it here first. We're probably one of the only Twitch channels to stream banana flipper pin.
This might be a first in Twitch history. It would be funny if there was some sort of sea change in pinball streaming availability and a whole bunch of other channels just started playing Time Warp.
I mean, there were almost 9,000 units of this table produced, so they're out there somewhere.
8,800 something. One of the things that I like about I'll post a photo in the Discord. I'll take some close-ups of the banana flippers in the post them in the Discord. But I like that they have a little Williams logo on them too.
Yeah.
Right on the hinge.
Yeah.
Actually, it's only on one of them, but it's got that tiny little Williams W.
Yep.
Oh well, nice nice banana split flip. And I'm gonna step away and spin a chamber in the chat.
All right. Cool.
Excuse myself a bit, and watch from the other side. It has been super nice talking to y'all while we've revealed this game. I'll see y'all over on your side.
Yeah.
I love you.
Thanks for joining the stream.
Happy unboxing.